How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Underground PB. Today I just wanted to show you my loadout for 2016. My Woodsball Loadout for 2016. Start with the big gun. Project Salvo by Tippmann. Well, U.S. Army, but made by Tippmann. Uses Tippmann 98 custom internals. And yeah, it's basically a Tippmann 98 and a really nice looking shell. Now if we move on to what I changed with it, I have an Apex 2 barrel right there on the front. Expect a review for this in the future. I also have a Tippmann 98 custom dogleg stock. It was originally made for the 98 custom, but it will work with the Project Salvo, except for the fact that it is somewhat wobbly. Also, I do need to fix this line here. For some reason, at the point you see right now, it wants to leak. It's probably just user error. When I was installing it, probably just loosened something, or I maybe just need to put some Loctite on it. Now let's move on to the TIPX. TIPX also by Tippmann. Magazine fed. You can expect a review for this too. At the moment, I only have 3 7-ball True Feed mags. I also plan on getting, some Zeta mags, which are 20 rounds, 10 rounds on each side. So pretend this is a Zeta mag, you'd flip it and stick it in the other way. Alright, now let's move to melee weapons. So, to start off, I have this, the Cold Steel Training Trench Hawk. And I have the Cold Steel Tonto. I forget what that one's called, but that's some sort of dagger. Also by Cold Steel, and the Cold Steel Military Classic, I believe S1. So, depending on whatever scenario I'm in, or if I'm playing a scenario game, I'll choose accordingly. So, if I'm playing, trying to just think of a random scenario. If I'm playing as some sort of Asian team, like Asian-based team in a scenario game, I might go with the Tonto. And also, if I'm playing like a U.S. team, I'll use the Military Classic, or the Trench Hawk, depending on what era the scenario game is. Let's move on to my pods. I have 4 of these camo pods. I marked them with my my old home field, Blitz Paintball, out in Colorado, but I moved across the country, so nobody knows what that sticker is anymore. And I have 4 of those. I usually use about... Usually 1 pod gets me through about 2 games, depending on how much I shoot. Plus I have stuff in my hopper too, so just give you perspective on that. Move on to my pack. This is a Valken VTAC simple 4-pod horizontal harness with a pouch for a tank. So I use, as you can see, it's all air through, mostly, in the stock, so I hooked the remote line up there. Only thing with that leak, the last game I played, as you can see on my channel already, from April 30th, Outlaw Paintball is great paintball. If you can look, you can actually see that right there I had just the remote line connected directly. It's because just being a pain, leaking a lot. Now let's move on to my mask. I love this mask. Alright, this is the V-Force Grill in reverse olive, and I stuck some blue lenses in there. For Woodsball, the blue lenses won't stay. I noticed when I went, and I was using the blue lenses, they really helped with shading myself from the sun, but not really too well at being stealth. So I might go and pick up some of the, I'm guessing either the Ninja lenses on ansgear.com, or maybe the Mercury HDR. By the way, that's the Imperial HDR lenses. Alright, so now I'm going to switch. I'm going to clear off my bed here, and I'm going to get my soft goods. Alright, so here is my my pants and my jersey for playing Woodsball. This right here is the Valken VTAC Echo pants. You can see they have a very nice deal of padding on the knees, on both knees. It's pretty dirty because I haven't cleaned it yet from last time. It has 2 pockets on either side. Both of them they're both button, and I believe, no, they're just button. And then it does have crotch padding, as you can probably see. I can see that helping me a lot. And it is button fly, zip fly, and Velcro fly. So it's really secure. You won't have these pants like coming open on you randomly. It also has two pockets on the back, just for carrying, whatever you need. The belt system for it, I'm not really sure why they included belt loops on the front, because there's no way without using like a pair of scissors to get this belt off. That tightens it up pretty well. So if you want to use a holster with this, unless you want to loop it around the back end, which would be like kind of like behind your hip, don't expect to use a holster with this. I learned that the hard way, so I ended up having to use my pistol and my pack around my waist, or my stomach. So, alright, now let's move on to here. This is the Valken VTAC Sierra. Just trying to remember. It was Echo, Sierra, Zulu, Tango, in order from lowest to great. I think. I honestly don't remember. I'll have to look this up, and I'll correct myself with an annotation or in the description if I'm wrong. So, both of these are in Marpat, Marpat Woodland, and this, it's made of like a mesh material, so it's very, very breathable. I usually wear a t-shirt under it, mainly because I don't really like how, I just prefer using a t-shirt with it. So as you can see on the left, or on your right arm, you have a big Velcro square for putting your patches on there. I just have a random a paw print and a can of whoop ass. And then on your left arm, you have a smaller like rectangle. So, yeah. Alright, so I wanted to come back to the Project Salvo, just to go over things I'd like to do with it in the future, like modifications and such. First off, as you can see, there is no barrel shroud. The reason why is because the Apex 2 is just 1 inch too short, and it will not fit with the shroud. So what I plan on doing is taking the shroud and just cutting it right in front of this bolt here. Just one Picatinny rail to the left of the of that screw there, so I can put a foregrip on the front, or any other attachments I may need. As you can see, this is actually not the standard fake magazine. The reason why is because I was trying to do a mod and I ended up ruining it. So instead, this is just a little airsoft shotgun magazine. Nothing, permanent, just to fill up that space. Now with the dog leg, I think I already went over this in detail, but the basic structure of it is the dog leg allows you, this is how it's shaped, it allows you to stick your mask in the stock area so that you can have a clear view down the sight line. This has helped me a lot with accuracy, and I do plan on getting a sight. Next up for the hopper, this is just a basic Empire gravity-fed hopper with a ton of stickers on it. I don't know why I did that, but there's a ton of stickers all over it. Actually, this little lid thing here, Blitz paintball sticker again, back when God, I can't hold this thing. Back when I played there, and as you can see, there's the Pepsi logo back there. The way I did that was I literally just cut it out from it was the perfect size to fit the lid straight off of a box of cans, and I literally just cut it out and stuck it on there with a piece of tape, and that works out pretty well. I can still close it just as well as if it wasn't there. I also, while I'm looking at the hopper, Dead Cell Paintball. They're a smaller, actually he's not even really a business, he just calls himself Dead Cell. He even says, I'm not a business, I just want to make stuff for the paintball community. I think that's awesome. But Dead Cell Paintball does make an adapter called the MK98 adapter. And what that does is similar to the Tippmann MagFed adapter. It replaces the feed neck here this clamp thing, with an adapter to feed TIPX style magazines. This includes the Zeta Mag, the 12-ball true feed, and the 7-ball true feed. I'm not exactly sure if it fits the Milsig SMG magazines that Milsig made, but I'm sure you could find some information somewhere on that. Only thing, what's different, is instead of the Tippmann adapter where the magazine comes out the side, it is actually flush with the side of the gun, and I really like that more than the, the Sten style coming out the side. I mean, if you're making, completely forget what kind of gun it is. It's not a Sten, but it's similar to a Sten, but only it has the magazine coming out the right side. If you're making a gun like that, go ahead, get the Tippmann one. But I just want to, if I want to play some mag fed, I'm going to go with the Dead Cell. So just one last look at my Salvo. And yeah, hope you guys like that. Alright, so returning to the TIPX. As you can see, completely stock TIPX with the 3 7-ball true feed magazines. Some things I plan on doing with this. First of all, pick up some of the Zeta mags. I really do need the extra firepower. I also plan on getting the remote line adapter, in case I'm ever playing just, pistols only. And if I get the adapter and a longer barrel, I'm thinking of maybe the stock X7 Phenom barrel. I also want to find a place that makes compensators, just for the look of things. I just think a compensator would look amazing on this. And I might throw on a foregrip, just, for stability and things. I also might pick up the Tactical Mod front barrel shroud that has the full Picatinny rail on top in case I want to add a sight or something, or just the look. As you can see, I did manage to lose that little piece. I know where it is, I just completely forgot to put it back in. Little clear window. So before I play next time, I'll have that in. So yeah, that's pretty much the gist of what I'm going to do with my TIPX. Alright guys, I was about to end the video, but I decided to get this one last thing out. This is an Airsoft Stock. I'm not sure of what kind of gun. I've never seen a gun looking like this before. I have no idea what it's based off of. But I do like the look of it, so I did manage to hang on to it. I actually won this in a giveaway on MagFed GI's paintball page. MagFed GI is just a little business run by Louis De La Cruz. I believe it's run by him. Over Facebook. I'm not sure if they have a legit website yet, but and I won this in a giveaway. So what I plan on doing is modding in a Hammer 7 into here. If I can find a Hammer 7 that's already, pre-modded, there's no extra pieces that I have to cut, then that would be awesome. But other than that, I might just pick up, since they're relatively cheap, I might pick up 2 Hammer 7s, one for modding on its own, the other one for this. Or I'll just make it so I can just take the internals out and put it back into the original. It still needs some planning. It's still in the planning phases. I have gutted the inside, the extra pieces of the inside that were not taken out when I won this stock. And it does fold. It does fold, but for whatever reason, it doesn't want to lock into place, so I probably won't be using that much anyway. I can just lock it back into place there. This is really weird shaking noise I'm going to have to sort out, but because that would just be annoying. But yeah, I might throw in an Apex, depending on if I like the look or not. Other than that, this is still, I have a lot to do with this, so yeah. So thank you guys for watching this video. This is a pretty much brand new channel run by me, just for my paintball videos and such. So if you guys like my content and you want to see more, make sure you guys like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff, you know. I'm never good at closing videos. I'm on Vine. Check me out, Underground PB. And on Twitter, UG Paintball, at UG Paintball. And on Facebook, it should be the same thing. I believe my Facebook, if you want to look up the URL, it's just www.facebook.com/pbunderground. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next Saturday.